For me, let me even tell Nigerians which you don't know, there's nothing in our constitution called security vote. Anybody who tells that security vote is in our constitution is a lie. There's nothing in our constitution called security vote. It is a terminology that was over the years formulated for one thing or the other. What we have a contingency fund, and that contingency fund is meant to be there. And I can say today that it's been abused. It has become the source, our biggest source of waste. Security vote is not supposed to be more than 2, 3, maximum 4%.
Good day, my SCVs. This is Nigerian News Center. Today we are having conversation on the issue of security vote. We understand that in the video that has since gone viral, Obi have said security vote is illegal, it's not legal, and we have a situation where in 2021 about 371 billion was spent on security vote by local government chairmen and governors. And according to Obi, the only thing that is constitutional is contingency fund, and it's not supposed to be more than 4% or 3% of the budget. But in Nigeria today, we have a situation where state governors collect as much as 30%, 40% as security vote. To join me in this conversation is Mr. Ariwan. Mr. Ariwan, you are welcome to this program.
Thanks for having me, Mr. Matthew. You see, that anything that will always encourage corruption is what our leaders always put all their efforts in. Like my leader said, you know, me, I'm a staunch obedient, and I've always believed in Peter Obi's leadership. That okay, look at educational sector, look at all the sectors, they are not moving well. But when it comes to that security vote issue, you know, I was giving an history of what that was the reason between the fight between this man of Ibadan, late Adedibu, and is it Rashid Ladoja. It caused the fight, but he said to him in his house, he spoke in Yoruba. Oh, me that, my security vote. He said, security vote. And the governor said, it's because of me. That's why there is peace in this land. That means I am the security of Oyo State. The man said before he died. Then when Ladoja was the governor, it caused a big uproar. Then people's eyes were going to gaze upon this so-called security votes. And we saw how late Chief Ganifa Amime, so rest in peace, tried to fight against this thing. It is illegal. It is illegal. We can't continue like this. Over 30%. On what? These are the astronomical money that goes missing that you can't even account for.
Now, Mr. Ariwa, let me ask, because we understand that governors have immunity,
yes.
But after, when they leave office, why is it that we seldom see EFCC, ICPC, EFCC and ICPC going after them to ask questions about how this money has been spent?
Again, I've always said that somebody like me, I cannot be an EFCC chairman, for example, because you cannot give me the power then with no authority. You understand? If you see a lion and you are very afraid, then you see that you discover that this lion, it has no claws. This lion has no teeth to bite. Then if a lion with no claws, a lion with no teeth to bite, it's like an ordinary animal. You won't be afraid. That's what EFCC have become. You understand? To the politicians, they've become something like just a dog that barks but cannot bite. That's what EFCC have become. EFCC are only good, with all due respect to them, only going after so-called Yahoo boys, all those little something of fraud, and you understand, 200 million. But the governors, okay, the perfect example is where the Abelo today. Look at the schools in Kogi State, but look at the amount of money that to me that's a money laundering. That can you be paying your child's school fees in advance. Even if they just number content, I'm going somewhere. That school should be investigated. You understand? That you are paying such an astronomical amount of money in advance in a nation where there's law and everything. So that is it. Now, I told you that the Abelo is likely to work free, and we're going to see it. A country cannot run like that. When Peter Obi said that the greatest any nation can have is a rule of law, people were mocking him. Now you have seen that truly any nation that there's no rule of law cannot work. A British Prime Minister said that one of the things that makes Britain a good country, that makes them a superpower, is because the rule of law in Britain is sacrosanct. He said it.
Now, Mr. Ariwan, if I may ask, because I understand that you cannot even stop what is not in existence, because ordinarily one will be asking government to stop it. Now it's not constitutional, it's not legal, and it's being practiced. Money is being going out through that channel. What is you think is the way out?
The way, like I said again, is the rule of law. You understand? That nobody should be above above the law. When people are feeling that we are above the law, these are the things that we see. These are the things that happens when there's a feeling that if I do something, I can go away with it. Especially the elites, the politicians. You understand? A poor man knows his limits. They will even tell you, I cannot go, police will arrest me. But the elites, they know that when they do something, they are likely there's going to be a lacuna, either in the law or anything, then they walk free. So, since it's not constitutional, the first thing to do is for the president, or the power of the president is very enormous, is to announce it. Then, as a president, since it's not constitutional and not constitution, then it should first be scrapped. I mean, words by our president. The same thing too with constitutional projects. Those two of them, I don't want to hear them. Security vote, constitutional projects. Just let you just open his mouth and say this thing is scrap. Then EFC can now start going after, because like you said, since it's not the constitution, the governors they can this allocation, there's a way they are going to cover it. But if the president said, for example, this thing is scrapped, then if there's any way that any governor have cornered this amount of money to add another security votes, they will immediately fish out. All they do, security votes, you just see them, they buy some gadgets for the police and everything, or their state security apparatus, they buy some gadgets, you see something, and then when you hear the amount, billions of naira. What's the worth of the gadgets? Less money. Do you understand? But if it is crap, come by the president as no more security votes, for example, no more constitutional projects, then EFC they'll be easy.
As a way of government policy.
Yes, then it will be very easy for the EFCC to go after ex-governors. What have you done with your money? There's no hiding anymore under any so-called security vote, which is evil. You understand? Where's educational votes? Where's infrastructure votes? You understand? Security vote to me is just a way to embezzle money, and that's not the way forward for Nigeria at all.
Mr. Riwan, I must say a very big thank you for your time. This is Nigerian News Center. Thank you very much, Mr.